All right, everybody, here we are, day 120. It is May 29th, Tuesday. Exactly, starting our 18th week on the trail today. Heading out of Garfield shelter. Stayed there with several hikers, just kind of section type hikers. A guy from Canada, a couple girls from Belgium, and then there was another lady there. But this is what we got today so far. Heading down Garfield Mountain. You see we're basically just walking down a stream, a rocky stream. So that's what we got. So we'll do it. We're trying to hit 14.6 today. So we'll see how that goes. All right, here we are at the top of South Twin. As usual, no view for me. That's just the way it goes. The whites don't like Scoutmaster. So the whites don't want to give Scoutmaster any views. They just want Scoutmaster to climb mountains. There's a few mountains over there. You gotta see. It is 10:15. I'm sure a little bit later there'll be views as all this stuff blows through. Alright, as soon as I put my phone away, it cleared up. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Alright, here I am on Mount Guide. So, the whites obviously heard me talking crap about them. So they decided to make up and give me some views. That's pretty cool. Alright, everybody, here we are. It is 2:22. We are 4.5 miles from Ethan Pond Shelter, which was our goal for today. 14.6 miles. So we've gone 10.1. And as you can see, the trail for the next 4.5 miles is pretty much flat. There'll be, I think as we get closer, we go through some boulders or whatever. So there might be some rocks and stuff, but generally, no more climbing, no more descending for the day. Just kind of staying level. So we just might have to maneuver over some rocks or stuff like that. But other than that, should be a nice reprieve from all the ups and downs and the whites. So it looks like we should make good time getting there. Probably be there, you know, who knows, 4:30, 5 o'clock, something like that. So kind of early, decent. Tomorrow our goal tomorrow is to try to get to Lake of the Clouds Hut, which I want to say is another good 14 miles, but there's more ups. So I'll have to look at that tonight and map all that out. That's our goal, so that Thursday morning, we would summit Mount Washington. One thing I want to talk about is some equipment, and I'm going to kind of go in more in depth over the next several videos, maybe. Just kind of equipment review on stuff that I've got. As far as things I've had to replace, obviously shoes wear out. So I've done that. The only other thing I've had to replace is my Sawyer filter. I dropped it on a rock, cracked it. So had to replace it. Went to Walmart a week or so ago. They did not have any Sawyers in. They were getting more in the next day. So I bought one of those Life Straw bottles. It's basically a Nalgene bottle with a Life Straw that's attached to the lid that sits in it. So you just fill the bottle up and drink out of it. So I've been using that. And that's what I'll finish out the trip with. I like the Sawyer, but I needed to get something. That's what they had. So I had to get what they got. Or get what they had. So, but so far I like the Life Straw. I'll do a little review on it. If not, in one of my hiking videos. Maybe at the end when I go over my gear, I'll kind of show that bottle. Show you that. That's the only thing I had to replace. There are items that are starting to show some wear that probably after the hike might be shot. some of my Cuban fiber stuff sacks, the one I keep my clothes in and the one I keep my quilt and stuff in. They're starting to, the quilt one is starting to split at the seam and start wearing. Same thing, food bag got a couple little pinholes in it. I think it'll still be good, but the Cuban fiber is good. It's nice and waterproof, but when you use it every day for now over 4 months, puts a lot of wear and tear on it. But pack's in pretty good shape. Got a couple little nicks here and there. A lot of that stuff's from like blowdowns and stuff. My smart wools, I got a couple holes in the legs from where I got impaled with sticks from blowdowns. And it kind of tore little holes in them. Things like that. But other than that, most of the equipment's still in working shape. Good shape. Should last. Like I said, I do have that one bent pole, but it's coming to Katahdin with me one way or the other. It's made it this far, So that's kind of a gear update. We'll do more of a gear update in later videos. Here's a pretty cool view. Got some rocks. All right, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, the 30th of May, day 121. We're headed out of Ethan Pond Shelter, where we stayed last night. Wound up being a full house. There were 5 of us in the shelter, and there was at least probably 10 people camping. So, full place last night. Headed out about 7:15 this morning. So, our plan today is 14 miles, and we'd like to get to Lake of the Clouds Hut tonight. That's our plan, so that tomorrow we can summit Washington. So that's what we got. Got a little bit of a straight here while we, and then we go down. I got it down into Crawford Notch, and then it's pretty much up for the rest of the day. So most of those, probably 10 of those 14 miles at least, are going to be ups. Some steep, some not as steep, some rock climbing, probably a little bit of everything. Hopefully it won't be too bad. My goal is just to get to that Lake of the Clouds hut tonight, hopefully by 7 at the latest. So I got time to do everything I need to do before it gets dark, get some good sleep for tomorrow. So that's the plan. So assuming we can accomplish that goal, then tomorrow, I want to say we might have somewhere around 15-ish to go up Washington, and then through the rest of the, I guess, presidential range or whatever. I don't know where it exactly starts and ends. I don't know. I mean, they're all mountains. I know Washington. The rest kind of, I learn them as I get there. So the plan tomorrow would be to try to get to Pinkham Notch. And then we can get a stay in a hostel tomorrow night. But, we'll see how it goes. That's the plan. All right. All right, everybody, here we are climbing up Mount Webster, and we're at Webster Cliffs. Just let you see this. So that's pretty cool. You can see, let me walk right to the edge. Pretty cool. One thing I want to add was we're not going to get to Lake of the Clouds today because they don't open until tomorrow. So I'm probably going to have to pull up short and go to Mitzpah Hut in tenting. So that'll probably be the plan. That's another 4.6 miles or so. So we'll just take it easy today and get there, and then just summit Washington later in the day tomorrow, I guess. All right, we're coming back down Mount Webster, heading to Mount Jackson, I think. But if you look, that mountain right in the middle between the two trees, that is Mount Washington. That's where I hope to be sometime tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see how the tenting arrangements go tonight. That's what I want to be able to do, is summit and cross that thing tomorrow. All right, everybody, it's lunchtime atop Mount Jackson. You can see my view right there, that mountain right in the center, Mount Washington. So, and if you look at that little white, see if I can zoom in. That's probably the Mitzpah Hut, I'm assuming. It's supposed to be 1.6 miles away. That's probably what that is. I may be staying there tonight. I don't know, we'll see. All right, everybody. I have decided to go ahead and go up to Lake of the Clouds Hut and see if I can beg them to let me stay there tonight. Somehow, you know, I don't care. I'll sleep on the floor, whatever they'll let me do. I don't know. But I got into the last hut, which had a campsite, so I could have stayed there. But it was 2:30, and I just couldn't stop at 2:30 and leave, you know, a good 5, anywhere from 4 to 5.5 hours of potential hiking, you know, leave that hanging there. So gotta go this way. So I talked to one of the guys there at the hut, and he worked at the Lake of the Clouds hut last year, and told me. So I'm gonna go there, see if they'll let me stay there. If not, then I'll ask him to point me to the direction near stealth site, which I don't think there are. So we're gonna go Lake Clouds Hut and see if we can get them to let us stay there. This way in the morning I can tackle Mount Washington. So I just couldn't stay at that last hut, from 2:30 on, and just sit there twiddling my thumbs on a beautiful day when I could be getting some miles in, so that's what I decided to do. So we'll see how it works out. If it works out good for the Scoutmaster or bad. There she is, Lakes of the Cloud Hut. Hopefully my home for the evening. And right there is Mount Washington, so that's what we'll climb in the morning.